A few weeks ago, I lost my wedding ring. I must have searched under the sofas about 20 times just in case it had fallen into the bin. I exhumed the rubbish and searched through week-old chicken carcasses and nappies, but in vain. There is something that happens to us when something is lost. Our minds and our bodies are kind of created to respond when they perceive something is lacking. And without exception, in this season of our lives, we are all missing one thing or another. And I don't know about you, but one of the things that I'm missing most is being with friends. Because we were not intended to be socially distant. We were created for community. We were formed and forged for friendship. And at this time, we are isolated and starved of connection. And Jesus says in John 13, "By this, everyone will know that you are my disciples if you love one another." So how can we do this in the current restrictions? First, I want to encourage you to be intentional and realistic. We cannot possibly be friends with everyone, but we can make time to walk, run, or cycle regularly with a handful of people one at a time within the restrictions. In these moments when you have connections, go deep, be vulnerable, be honest and truthful, pray together. I've run with a few mates over the last few months, and in hunger terms, each meeting is a kind of life-giving feast of connection. My second top tip is being generous and encouraging. For a wider group of friends, wider than that few you can walk and run with, little gestures of friendship, a phone call, a text message, a quick Zoom call or a postcard can bring light to a dark day. We're all a bit more fragile than usual, aren't we? Discouragement will hit us harder. Kindness will keep our heads above water. Thirdly, midweek matters. Most churches like yours are running online discipleship groups during the week, and I can be really tempted, especially after a day in front of a screen, to say, do you know what, I'm zoomed out, I'm going to have a night off. I have to keep reminding myself that me being part of those groups is really good for me, but it also makes a difference to those who are there. Keep getting involved in them. And finally, smile and reach out. Getting out of the house each day makes a huge difference. And as you walk the streets around you, simply make eye contact with each other, with others, and say hi. I've observed that as I do this, almost everyone is desperate to make a connection in return. Do you know, after a couple of weeks of being without it, the wedding ring turned up. My 2-year-old had hidden it in a Paw Patrol toy. Happy days. I've not massively taken it off since. The joy of being reunited with it has made me treasure it all the more. I wonder, as we emerge from lockdown, how we will do the same with our friendships. Let's let our connections grow deeper and more meaningful. Let's cheer one another on and reach out to those starved of relationship in these difficult times. God bless you, New Life Baptist Church. Keep going, and God bless.